Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So this is what this meant. Okay, so look, right. We are here at Pretty Skin. I'm doing a review today on the skin treatment microneedling with PRP, which is also known as the vampire facial. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys through this process step by step and tell you guys how I feel about it. So what I have done, the first thing, number one, was to get an appointment with our lovely esthetician, which is Shay of Pretty Skin. That's her over there. Y'all see her back there? Yep. And I got this appointment with her. So happy about that. And the second was to be on time. Okay? That's very important. And I'm going to go into why that is so very important. But I'm going to go even one further and let you know that if you are on time, you're already late. And if you're early, you're on time. Don't let that go over your head, because that can apply to a lot of things in life. Okay? So my appointment was at 4:30. I arrived at 4:15. I took 5 minutes to process and get myself together, to not rush. And then I sent the text message that you are supposed to that you are supposed to send when you arrive for your appointment. And I waited for the lovely ladies to respond to me to let me know when it was okay for me to enter. Period. It's real simple. Okay, so then I came in. I sanitized my hands. I sat in the appropriate place, which is this lovely chair that she has for her aesthetic services. And she assessed my skin, and she also cleansed my skin. After the cleansing, we landed here. This is the numbing cream that is a part of the preparation for the actual microneedling service. She places this cellophane wrap on top of the numbing cream to allow it to penetrate more. She really cares about her people, you guys. So after this sits on for, I guess, let me go back to being on time. As long as you are on time for your microneedling PRP appointments, you can maximize the amount of time that the numbing cream can sit on. So because I was on time, my numbing cream will be sitting on for about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. That will give me that the maximized numbing that I actually can have. Okay, so that is what's happening now. Then I am going to have my blood drawn. That is what is going to be used in the actual PRP microneedling, aka vampire facial. It is actually going to be my plasma from my blood, which is going to be drawn, which is going to be used on my skin. That's what's happening. So we are going to, I'm already getting numb, by the way. I've had this on for about 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I've been talking to you guys for almost 4 minutes. So maybe about 6 minutes. I've had this on and I'm already starting to feel numb. I'm feeling numb right around my cheeks, on my forehead. Not so much on my chin because I have like a barbaric type of chin. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, this is what we're doing. And I'm going to come back because I'm going to have my blood drawn shortly. And then I'm going to come back and fill you guys in with, the additional parts of this service. Okay? So we'll be back shortly, guys. Okay, so the numbing cream is being strategically removed. You see? Look how delicate she's. But just the FYI, I cannot feel my face. that numbing cream that she uses, it really does numb the skin. I have a really kind of like, I can't feel, bye hun, I can't feel that. I know that she's touching right there, but I really can't feel it, I guess, on my skin. I just feel kind of the pressure of her, her hand in those areas. I can't feel that. My lip is really, really numb. Like, I feel like if she would have put this on my lips, I feel like I would be drooling. Like, I wouldn't have any control of how to, be able to use my lips. But for those who, are wondering about the intensity of this facial and the numbing, I am really, 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 really certain that I'm not going to feel the intenseness of the needle. So I'm saying that to say, do not be afraid, because I work with this lovely professional. I do get to hear and see some of the angst that is associated with this procedure before it is done the first time. And those are for the brave ones who actually make the appointment and actually show up for it. But I'm pretty sure that there are many that don't make it to those steps. So this video, most definitely this segment, is for you guys. Do not be afraid. The numbing cream, it actually does work, and I'm going to actually show you guys a part of the microneedling process as well. Okay. This step was her shade degreasing my skin with some alcohol, and she gave me this little fan to minimize the aromatics of the alcohol. All right, so we are going to let that young lady get set up and prepared, and we'll come back once the microneedling gets started. Okay? All right. Okay. Bye. Look, I feel absolutely nothing. No flinching, like no blinking, nothing. Like, I feel absolutely nothing. Okay, so I have just completed the vampire facial, aka the microneedling with PRP, and my face feels like a newborn's. Okay, it feels like it's so it feels tight, like it's, how you put on a mask before you actually rinse it. That's what my face actually feels like right now. And I'm really impressed that you get to leave your face in this state. This is not a mask that you would be rinsing off. This is letting all of those plasma properties actually deeply soak in. There's nothing for me to rinse off, or I could, I will be going, right outside like this, and as it continues to dry, my skin will look completely normal. But to me, it feels very, very tight. It kind of feels like it has introduced like more of elasticity to my skin. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of hard for me to explain it, but like, I've had kind of mud mask and body treatments before, and after you get those treatments, your skin just feels like, really tight, really new. It kind of feels like you could go take on anything. Like, that's what my face feels like right now. And look, that's how it looks too. Like, This is, I'm renaming this. This is called the Youth Serum Facial. That's what it's called. It's called the Plasma Youth Serum Facial. She changing the game, y'all. Like, look. She is changing the game. I don't look 36. Messing around with Shay, we about to dial this. We about to roll this dial back in reverse. I'm about to say I'm in my 20s. That's what we about to be giving. I'm about to start hitting these streets again, honey, in my 20s. Okay? All right.
I just leveled up. Like, I played all day with my friends. Like,
hey guys, so we are 5 hours post micro needling with PRP, aka the vampire facial, and you'll notice that I have some deposits on my skin in a couple of places, and this is actually dried PRP. So PRP is actually introduced to the skin by way of the micro needling. Then after that entire process is done, there's another layer of PRP that is added to your skin to maximize the actual plasma infusion. Okay, so as of right now, again, I'm 5 hours out from having the micro needling with PRP done today. My skin, it feels amazing. It feels like so tight and, kind of like new. And I am now going to follow instructions. And I'm now going to Pretty Skin page. And I'm now going to click her website, which is the link is right here on her Instagram page. So I click the link. It brings up her wonderful website with that pretty lady sitting right there on the home page. And then I go to her menu and I go to the aftercare as instructed. Okay. So the aftercare, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you guys to see it and read it at the same time, but it's not working. So it says product list and aftercare. Home care is essential to healthy skin. Following a structured routine day and night will maintain any treatment you receive with pretty skin. Click the QR code below for aftercare instructions, product list, and how to use product assistance. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, so I am clicking the QR code. And let's see, I'm going to go to, she has the first thing is aftercare for a peel. I did not have a peel. I am on page number 2 of 8, which is aftercare micro needling. So it says, after completing your micro needling with PRP or serum, you will leave the PRP serum on your skin for up to 5 hours. Hint, hint, while we're checking back in at the 5 hour mark, because I wanted to maximize absorption of my PRP, my plasma, honey. Okay, period. So we're at the 5 hour mark. You put the Aloe Mask into the refrigerator as soon as you can. Shay provides Aloe Mask for all of her micro needling services. Okay, so it says you will use the Aloe Mask when you are feeling extremely irritated and needing a soothing agent. Okay, I'm not feeling irritated, not at all. So I am going to bypass the Aloe Mask. I'm not irritated at all. So, and I'm very happy about that. So it says that evening, you rinse your skin with cold water and apply the PRP provided by Shay or serum. So I had a PRP vampire facial. This is actually plasma that was extracted from my actual blood. So I rinse my skin with cold water, which is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to apply the rest of the PRP that has been provided after my appointment. It says to allow the PRP or serum to penetrate, wait a few minutes, then finish with a good layer of moisturizer. Begin aftercare in the morning. All right, so I already have a very thorough aftercare and daily regimen that I will pick up in the morning. But now we will just follow the instructions, okay? So I'm going to do as the instructions say, and I'm just going to rinse. And did she tell me what to rinse it? Cold water, okay? So I'm rinsing with cold water. Now, what I can tell you from rinsing is I did not feel any irritation, and I still don't feel irritation, but I'll tell you what I do feel. So the cold water is actually giving me some sensation in some places. It doesn't hurt, and it's not irritating. I wouldn't classify it as that. I would just say that I can tell that I had something done. It doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. It just feels like a response, honestly. Yeah, like I don't really have any other way to describe it, because it's not a pain. It's not an irritation. I guess to me, it just kind of feels like if I had some type of really deep, good exfoliant, and I kind of just, touch the area that, was rubbed or something with, some type of exfoliant or some type of loofah, like a kind of nice stiff loofah. That's kind of what my face feels like. I know for me, sometimes I like to do a really deep, thorough, scrub down with the loofah. And after I scrub down with the loofah, I like to go behind with a moisturizing type of body wash. And then, of course, like a really extensive moisturizer, when I get out of the shower. And sometimes those areas that I may have gave some, much needed TLC, they can just kind of feel like there was some type of reaction, but, not uncomfortable, not irritating, not painful at all. Okay, so now I'm going to take the PRP from out of the syringe that is provided, and I am just going to squeeze a little on my forehead. Had to catch that. You do not want to waste this, I promise. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit right here. Rub that in. I'm gonna put a little bit right here. And I promise you want to have quick hands with this one, because you want to catch all of it and make sure you rub it in, okay? I'm going to put some on my nose, just like this. Some over top of my lip, just everywhere, all over your face. And just make sure that you cover the entire surface of your face. PRP is essential to applying those plasma properties that cannot be duplicated by any other type of chemical substance or serum that is manufactured. Your body produces the most liquid gold form of serum for you, and reintroducing that back to your skin at a substantial cellular level. I ain't gonna go all the way scientific on y'all today. I'm not even going to do it. We're not going to get into talking about the dermis and the epidermis. I'm gonna leave that up to Shay when y'all schedule y'all appointments for the microneedling with PRP, aka the vampire facials, right? Okay, so we have now applied the PRP, and I'm going to make sure I follow all the directions to a T. Again, these are the Aftercare microneedling instructions that are found on her website. They are very clear cut, concise, easy for you to follow. She gives you everything that you need. I believe the only thing that you would need to possibly purchase or use whatever you have on possibly in your regimen once you get home is your moisturizer. So the instructions are to allow the PRP or serum to penetrate, which is what I'm doing. Wait a few minutes and then finish up with a good layer of moisturizer. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you guys while I wait the few minutes to allow the PRP to penetrate, but I can tell you that it is actually penetrating right now. I can feel it. My skin is tightening up once again. Even though I didn't think that it could tighten anymore because of the way that my skin has felt since receiving the service. But it is tightening even more, and I'm actually really, really excited about it because I do understand the properties of the skin and the elasticity and how that contributes to the appearance of your skin. So I'm really excited. I feel like I told you guys earlier, like this is like, it's like a youth serum for me. That's what I'm calling it. And yeah, don't be surprised if y'all hear me, talking about I'm in my 20s and whatnot, because if that's how I look, I ain't gonna have no problem saying it, period. Okay. So once I do allow, and you guys might can see, do you see this area here? This area is really, really tight, and I'm noticing that in this area, it appears that the PRP, has dried and has penetrated. I do still have some areas where it is a little, it has kind of like a tacky type of feeling, which that has not fully penetrated, or dried in those areas. So I do probably still have a few more minutes. But when I do get finished with the penetration and the drying, I am going to, I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is what I'm going to do. I was going to show you guys this product because it is one that, I really do like. It is a part of the regimen that I have that was provided by Pretty Shade to me a couple of months ago. But I'm going to do something different, okay? She's probably going to kill me for this, but I am really honored. I'm really, really honored, and I am really proud of Shay. Really, really proud. And for a couple of weeks now, I have been given some prototype items. Okay. I have been a part of I've been a part of the testing of the Pretty skincare line that is coming out, and it is coming out. I'm saying soon because I'm speaking that into existence. Shay is working really, really hard and diligently in dropping an amazing skincare line. And I have been really, really fortunate to be along for this journey with her. And the products are absolutely amazing, to include this moisturizer that I have in my hand. And I'm not at liberty to disclose a lot of information, but I want to give you guys a heads up that her launch, her drop, is going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. She put so much thought and care into what she produces, what she presents, and it's very admirable. So be on the lookout. I'm not being quiet about it at all. Every opportunity that I get to share information about the line, I will. I most certainly will. She it's kind of one of them things that, you know, seeing is believing. And it is absolutely amazing what I am watching her produce and formulate, and the amount of education and experience and skill that she has. And then I can't leave out the most important part, is the care. It is something that I've never seen before. It's the exact opposite of product pushing. She's not pushing products just for, you know, a profit or for a status or for a name, or just, you know, because it makes sense, just because, you know, she is an esthetician. No, she absolutely cares. And when I notice her evaluate, you know, products that actually are on the market, and yes, there are some great products out there, and in, you know, combination of, you know, several different brands, you possibly, you know, can have a pretty awesome skincare line. But I watched her, you know, come up with a plan for a skincare line to be housed by, you know, one manufacturer, one distributor, which is her. So again, be on the lookout for those pretty skin products, because they're coming. And I can personally attest to the quality and the results. Okay, so you heard it from me, and it's true. I absolutely love it. I absolutely do. So I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. I am letting this completely, you know, penetrate and dry, and then I'm gonna apply my moisturizer, and then yeah, I'm gonna take it on in. But I thank you guys as always for tuning in, and I urge you, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like some videos while you're there. Share them with some friends. So let everybody know, you know, we're just, you know, we're cooking, we're working, we're just living life. And I think that, you know, these videos are good, you know, to post, to just show, you know, just everyday, just life. And I'm really happy to be able to share my experiences and some of my day-to-day with you guys. I never thought that, you know, it would be something that I would be open to doing. But now that this has taken shape and it has taken a life of its own, I am so happy to speak to so many of you by way of, you know, messaging or even in person, I've seen so many of you and had so many conversations with you, in our day-to-day and passing. And it's just absolutely wonderful to me to have those, those personal interactions, even if it's just, just saying, hey, just giving someone a warm greeting can really shape or change their day. And it happens to me all the time. And I just really appreciate those interactions. All right, I'm not going to talk to y'all head off no more. All right, so again, as always, I really appreciate you guys. And everybody have a great evening. And please have a great, safe weekend. All right, see y'all. Okay, we are post PRP second application and rinse and moisturizer. That's a pretty push right there. Okay. Good night.